Divination in a Christian Life. I would that ye all spake with tongues, but rather that ye prophesied. For greater is he that prophesieth than he that speaketh with tongues. Now, prophecy, or direct communication from God, is something that isn't talked about directly in today's society. It's either so watered down that you might as well consult a fortune cookie, or it's cornered in philosophy so much that people feel awkward about bringing it down to our everyday life. What people need to admit is that there are so many things in our lives today that aren't spelled out in the Bible. We don't have the answers in the Bible to which job is best for us, if we should marry and to who, or how we should handle our kids' education, especially in today's digital and lockdown world. The Bible doesn't give us those answers, but it does give us what we need. It gives us tools. The people in the Bible were just like you and me, and it tells us in the Bible how those people heard from God and what divination tools they used. And it gives us tools like Lot, casting a fleece, which I like to call if this then that, and signs, to name a few. It also told us how to use them. We can prepare ourselves to use them with meditation, postures, yes, those yoga classes are helpful for your body and soul, and with gratitude. Now, I like to use simple examples because I find that they hit home best, for me at least. So let's say that we're getting ready to take a career change, but we feel uneasy about it for some reason. What does our Christian teaching tell us to do in this situation? Talk to a church leader? What will they do? There isn't a verse in the Bible about this. Pray that God's will be done and just ride the waves of life to see what it brings? That doesn't seem like a very responsible way to make our decisions. Do we ask God? Well, of course we do, but how do we hear his answer? What do we ask? This is where tools in the Bible become so valuable. They will show us guidance and knowledge that we couldn't get otherwise. What we need to do first is a life check. Now, this may be what a church leader would start off with too, of course. We need to see if there's anything in our life that is obviously blocking our connection with God, creating this unease and confusion. It often will start with forgiveness. If we are holding unforgiveness in our life, it is very hard to move forward in any other area. Often, our forgiveness is needed toward ourselves, though. We hold so much guilt from past failures in our minds, we need to forgive ourselves to move forward. One of the easiest ways to climb out of that rut is through gratefulness. Be grateful for the person that you're becoming, for the work you will accomplish in your dream job, or for the spouse you have or will have someday. Getting your mind in tune with gratefulness is crucial to communicating with God. Even Jesus gave thanks before performing his miracles. Now, after we have searched our life for hindrances, we can prepare ourselves correctly, and this will start with meditation. Now, this is throughout the Bible as being a preparation for being in communion with God. We can both meditate to clear our mind, but also meditate on our current questions. We can both meditate to clear our mind, but we also meditate on our current questions. Sometimes the answer will come to us when we least expect it. Although we may find ourselves leaning towards more peace about one decision or another at this point. For me, it would be time to start actually using divination tools to get more information. It's time to ask some questions and get some answers. If we are uneasy about a situation, I find it best to discover what part of your life is actually being affected. Is this career change really a job issue? You might be having unease because it will be affecting your home, your family, your spouse relationship, or money. Casting lots. Now, we have a tool in the Bible called casting lots. Although there are many ways to do it, the result is almost always the same. It takes many options and it rules out many of them, so we can see what is left. We can cast lots to see which part of our life this career change will be affecting the most: our job, our home, our family, our spouse relationship, or money. After casting lots, you may find you have both money and spouse relationship come up as the main reasons. This is when you need to think about how this career change will affect those aspects of your life and talk with your spouse about it. It could be that you'll be making more than your spouse now, and you're worried that this will change your relationship. If this, then that. So if after talking and thinking about it, you still aren't sure it's a good move for you, you can use another great tool that I like to call if this, then that. Some people will call this casting a fleece before the Lord, like Gideon did. This is such a practical tool for gathering future information. You simply need to ask in faith, if this job is healthy for my life and relationship, then that. Let them offer me the job with an extra perk that helps my family relationship. And that's it. All you have to do is go about your life and see what God has to show you. When you get the job offer, you will know immediately if they gave you that extra sign or not. You can make your decision with knowledge and confidence now. Using these tools allows you to make informed decisions in your life using the tools that God gave us in the Bible to use. Learn more about these tools in the book Divination in the Bible. A wonderful way to learn about this is in a group environment. You'll be inspired and surprised by the stories from people you know or of how that they've heard from God. You can follow me on Instagram at divination_in_the_the Bible. Facebook at Divination in the Bible. And you can find it on Amazon.